up, world? It's your man Anthony Smith, and I'm sitting here with my guy,
Mr. International Status Symbol. Y'all know what it is.
Man, y'all show my man so much love on the last show. He's a co-host. He gotta come in here and argue, man. We gotta do our thing. You know what I mean? The Mr. International show is coming soon, but right now you guys are watching the Exotic Network, and I want to thank each and every one of you guys for following us, tapping in with us. The DMs have been crazy. The following's been crazy. We are going up, and it's no thanks or all thanks to you guys.
Appreciate you guys, man. Like my boy Ant said, man, we just want to thank y'all for all the likes, the follows, the subscriptions that y'all been giving us on all social media platforms, IG, Facebook, YouTube. Man, y'all really been showing that this is what was needed for the culture. So here we are again, episode 3, y'all, with the Exotic Network.
You already know. There's one thing that we have to get into before we get into these stories, and that's the #1 hashtag of 2022 and beyond, and that is dog news, and that is dog with 2 G's, man. We need to take this thing to the moon. There's been so many people that have been capitalizing, but some of you guys are not. So I need you guys to hashtag anything you guys see that is worthy of that dog news tag so we can report on it. Let's get into these stories. We're getting into this Photoshop thing.
Oh, man. I mean, I think that's a big topic.
Big.
You know, Photoshop is major. Without photos in this industry, your game is nothing.
Right. And everybody knows that. You know what I mean? But you got to have the correct photo. It has to be correct in all formats, in all ways. You know what I mean? You don't want to have no bullshit. They say a photo can start or end a bully career.
Right, I agree. So, but when you say all correct, I mean, what's the difference between just taking a picture of your dog, putting it out there for the people that's interested in your dog, and letting them see what they get?
Okay, now, I'm not going to talk about your wife. I'm going to talk about mine.
Sheesh.
And I'm going to talk about all of y'all's. Everybody understands they ain't the baddest. You might say she is.
I'm just saying.
But you know that there's a doctor out there that could do a little bit of, you know what I mean?
Oh, to spice her up. But I'm saying, though.
Spice her up.
I mean, I'm not trying to get dogfished out here. I mean, you know, I want to see what I'm going to get, man.
Damn that.
What
There's a correct way of doing it. Everybody's seen a BBL done correctly, and everybody's seen a BBL done incorrectly.
Right.
So what I'm saying is I don't want to see no build-a-dogs out there. You know what I mean? If you're going through your Photoshop layers and you click off and it look like you got a brand new dog at the end,
that's crazy.
You need to get the fuck out of there.
That's
if
crazy.
You're not getting in there slightly change. You know, if his stack is off, fix his stack a little bit. He got some in his eye, fix his eye. You know what I mean? But a lot of what's going on out there in this Photoshop world is destroying the game and keeping a lot of you guys from showing up to shows that you guys need to be at, and you guys know why.
I think it just needs to be specified a little bit more, because me personally, I'm more on the natural side. You know what I mean? So when I see a picture of, you know, my lady, I don't want to see a picture of what she doesn't have. You know what I mean? If the nipples and the titty is slightly off, then let me see that.
No. I want the fixed titties. I want my titties. 50-50, baby. You know what I mean? I'm fixing titties. I'm fixing ass. I'm fixing all of that. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
You want that crooked titty ass dog? You know what I mean? You can. Listen, stop going overboard with the Photoshop, man. Y'all got to stop doing it. And I understand that maybe it's expensive to hire out somebody that knows what they're doing to make everything look and be correct. But if you are trying to learn, do not post it.
Well, I think
you're looking crazy,
the issue that we have is we got a lot of inexperienced photographers out there, and they're looking to make that quick buck.
Right.
And so they figured out the trick to the trade to make your dog look like something that it's not. So to me, it kind of sounds like you still giving them that pass to do that. And I don't think that should be necessary.
No. They're getting the pass to learn. They're getting the pass to learn, not to go overboard. Period. There's room for a little bit, but when I show up at a show and I see the dog that you've been posting, it better look like or something close to the dog that I've been seeing on the gram, the dog that I've been seeing on Facebook, the dog that I've been seeing on TikTok. Wherever you posting these pictures, when you stack the fuck up, he better look similar to this picture right here that I'm holding and I'm looking at this little. He better look just like that.
I mean, I just think it adds more quality to the product when it looks exactly like it. I mean, that's
It
just my
does,
stance.
and that's the reason why there's shows to show these dogs and show you as a breeder what I have is what I say I have. I've seen people drop the bag after just seeing the dog stacked on the table. Like, I've been seeing them on the net. I done flew over here all the way across the world to see this boy. He is what he is. Here goes the cash. Boom. I'm locking him in right here at the show right now.
I've also seen cats say, hey, man, check out this stud. He's this, he's that. I got the bag, ready to lock in my stud fee and get to the show and see the dog and say, I think I'm going to go somewhere else. So I think that's why I'm so much more of an advocate of, man, make it as natural as possible. Keep it as clean as possible when it comes to taking photos of these dogs.
There's a place for Photoshop. There's no secret no more. Everybody knows and everybody using Photoshop in some form, some way, some fashion. So stop acting like niggas ain't doing it. It's happening. What I'm telling you guys is do it the correct way. Do not fucking go overboard with it. That's all I'm telling y'all.
So basically what you're saying is catching that dog in that right angle, that right stance.
Yes.
And if it slightly is off, you as a professional photographer are able to capture and correct that.
Exactly.
Okay, I got you.
But if I want to go dumb, I'll put that nigga on the moon. You feel me?
Yeah,
I can take it where it needs to go. But what I'm telling you is the correct way and the way that is going to help your program is to do just what's needed. No extra.
So can you give me like a couple of examples of what you mean by what's needed? So for all those amateur photographers out there that's coming in the game so that they don't continue to make this crucial mistake and potentially lose clientele because of overprocessed photos.
Listen, it's not my job to bust you niggas out. That's not what I'm here for. But what I'm going to say is I'm going to say Kim K. Period. Everybody knows she has work done. When you see it, when you see a photo of her, no matter the angle, no matter how the photographer did it, everything looks perfect. That's what you want your bully, your Frenchie, your bulldog to be looking like after they get out that computer.
Well, I can agree with that. I mean, slightly disagree, but agree because we all know ain't nothing perfect. Us as breeders, we want to breed to perfection, knowing that it's a, dream that we're chasing and we get closer and closer every time we make a breeding. But like my guy was saying, man, no overboard on the Photoshops, especially if I'm coming and spending my money with you. Please don't
He's not going to spend if you overdo it because he's going to see the dog and the dog going to look like a fucking chihuahua.
Right.
Stop playing with me.
Straight up, man, straight up. So I guess what we basically saying is for all of you photographers out there, you new breeders out there looking to promote your dogs and get quality pictures, make sure you go to a professional. And if you are an amateur photographer, make sure you get up underneath somebody that knows what they're doing.
Don't be afraid to tell the photographer that ain't it.
Straight up and down.
Period. If he sends you some shit and you like, that ain't my boy. I don't know what you did to him, but that ain't him. Don't be afraid. You spent your money. It's his job to make your dog look the way that he should look at his best. You feel me?
And think of it like this. It's only going to hurt your pockets in the long run. All right?
Point blank, period. So, with this next story, we talking NFTs,
NFTs,
baby.
Man.
Oh, let's get into it.
Let's get in.
All right, my guy.
Yes.
So, these NFTs, man.
It's crazy. It's crazy, bro.
What do you know about them?
So basically what I know about NFTs are they are a digital either picture, video, or it could be music.
Okay.
And it's actually taken over the world by storm, and it has actually crossed over into the bully culture.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I seen the official Frenchie gang.
Yeah, big things.
They trying to get their NFTs off the ground.
No,
my nigga, there's no Picasso hanging in my house.
Right.
So I don't know if I could go digital with some NFTs and have NFTs hanging over my virtual man fucking, you know what I mean? Like, I don't understand it until somebody breaks it down to me. And maybe this is the reason why we don't move forward the way that we should in our culture is because it's hard to believe something that's untangible, something that you can't grab, you can't hold. This is what's kept us away from stocks. This is what's kept us away from crypto. But at the same time, I ain't got the money for it.
Well, what
I'ma
I'm
keep it
saying is,
100.
man, I think it's a great avenue for the bully culture to really elevate and start competing with some of these major corporations in this digital society that we live in. So basically, the NFT that the original, what is it? The official Frenchie gang has going on is it's like the pictures of their dog like dressed up as Tupac in the cartoon character and dressed up as Nipsey in the cartoon character. And what it does is it gives the consumer the opportunity to own something that necessarily the public in general is not accessible to.
Okay.
So it's like one of those things. It's like a one of one. So if you buy NFT of my dog, you will be one of maybe 100 that I open my NFT up to actually own that. So I think
if it's digital, unique. What's stopping me from copying and pasting this motherfucker?
Well, I believe it's the platform. I mean, yeah. What's the difference in running in Walmart and grabbing you a PlayStation and going in there and buying it?
Because I know Walmart only got 10 PlayStations.
I mean, I'm just saying the risk, man, the risk of the illegal activity. And I mean, for our culture and so forth, man, what we want to really do is start pushing towards growth. You know, so I think that's something.
I feel the growth, but I want some of y'all niggas to buy these NFTs before I put my money into it. Maybe I'll be, behind y'all, but my money gonna be safe. You know what I mean? I'm the guy that's playing it safe, and NFTs are something that I still do not understand, and I just can't buy into right now.
I'm just saying we're gonna be having some NFTs coming from the Exotic Network. So I mean, y'all be ready for that. I'm gonna school my guy over here. We're gonna do some research and we're gonna get to the bag, man, so we can make that pocket watching list, dog. I mean,
I'm trying to get on the pocket watching list, and if it's through NFTs, then so be it. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not buying no NFTs. I'm sorry. I would love to. I just can't do it. You know what I mean? My man is feeling it. He's hype. He's with it.
For sure.
And he's down with the official Frenchie gang and what they got going over there and what they're trying to bring to the world. They also talking about bringing an app, which is something that is fucking needed.
Yes.
Somebody needs to create an app, and I'm going to tell you guys why right now, which is going to lead us into the next topic. All of you guys that are over a certain amount, I want to say 40,000. They snatching Instagrams left and right.
Gone, man. I was experiencing an issue with Stud that I was dealing with, man, and I contacted him through Instagram.
Yeah.
So all of our business was conducted on Instagram. I never met this person in person. I never had met this person at a show. I seen the Stud on Instagram. Hence, going back to that Photoshop can possibly be misleading, but it wasn't. Big shout out to Bully Famous that produced that boy. But basically, all of our communication was on Instagram. I sent over the money, the deposit, and literally the next day, just to kind of build a relationship and talk to
like
him,
you got NFTs.
the Instagram was gone, yo. It was gone. I was tripping out like, yo, what's going on? But big shout out to those guys over there at Bully Famous for contacting me on another platform, assuring me that everything was good. But yeah, man, these Instagrams is getting snatched, bro.
Hey, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know who's going to put up the bread. I don't know. But whoever does, and hopefully it's multiple of you guys that are out there that are on the upper echelon side of this dog world that we know and love so much, that you guys can, collectively put your bread together and create something that this dog world needs, because nobody loves what we're doing besides us.
Right. I mean,
period.
And if you look at it, man, it's screwing us over in so many ways, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you lose out on potential business. You lose out on, references. You lose out on content, and everybody knows content is the most important thing in this game. The
true businessman isn't leaving his whole business on one platform.
Right.
Period. It's just not the way that it works. You might have lost some business by losing your Instagram, but your whole business should not be built off of a platform that you do not own. Right? So if you don't have your own website, something along those lines, you a sucker anyway. So you deserve to lose the bread that you lost out on. But there's so many of you guys that are running it up on these platforms that we need something of our own. Now, what that costs, I don't know. I'm not on the pocket watching list. You know what I mean? But I'm watching pockets, and I know who could put up the chip to really make something happen and change the game. Now, you know, it's hard to get breeders together because niggas be having egos and different things like that. But when it comes to something like that, no matter if you got to get some investors or if you are putting it all up yourself, it's going to pay off, because this whole realm that we're in, everybody's going to officially jump over there. And I know it's hard because it's hate in the game. It's like if you start something and you don't get along with these people, then they're going to tell them and the people that mess with them not to mess with this new app because they don't fuck with you, not because it's not a good product. So I see the problems and I see the different things that could come into play. But if not, man, we all playing with fire. Right now, we're trying to build the Exotic Network up to the very top that it can be. And they can snatch it from us whenever they want.
Well, I mean, and that's one of the reasons why we are putting this platform out there to communicate to our culture that we need to band together. This is for the people, and this is by the people. All the information that's being pushed out there from the Exotic Network is coming from what we're actually experiencing on a day-to-day as observers as well as breeders.
Right.
So this is that opportunity, fellas and ladies.
Hopefully somebody can fix this problem, but until then, we're just going to keep on seeing Instagrams get snatched and niggas paying the bag to get their shit back. When it comes back to this NFT thing, which was the other thing that we were talking about, I'm still not good on it, man.
Man, you got to go NFT, man. We got to stay current. Me, personally, I'm a guy all for new age, new ways to get to the bag, because I will be on that pocket watching list, and I will have NFTs available. So check it out on my Instagram page. You already know Mr. International status symbol. So, yeah, man, NFTs is the way to go, bro. Digital.
All right. Let's get into this pocket watching thing. It's going to tie back into what we were playing. Y'all already know this pocket watching. Man, you want to introduce this one? Go ahead.
Yeah, man, pocket watching. Y'all already know what it is. So,
come on, I'm broke, baby. I ain't got no money.
OCK here, coming in with a cold front. It's gonna be icy out there.
Ray Charles can see you got money.
The official Frenchie Gang, they are on our pocket watching list, man, for going up, running the bag up. Go check out their Instagram, the official Frenchie Gang. They got merch, they got the NFTs, they got some dope ass Frenchies over there.
Also, an app coming.
Yeah,
if y'all don't stop playing, these guys are trying to take the technology of the world to the next level. So on this week's pocket watching list, it's the official Frenchie Gang.
Shout out to the official Frenchie Gang for making the pocket watching list. Let's get it.
I got a little video for y'all to watch. Man, I've been paying attention to a lot that's out there in this dog world, and I was checking out one of my favorite podcasts, the Bootleg Kev Show. If you guys haven't watched it, y'all need to watch it. But he had a guest on, Troy Ave, and they got into the dog world, and I thought it was fucking hilarious. So you guys watch this clip real quick, and we're going to get back to it.
Okay, this might be a random super pause question, but when you have a dog that I'm going to start breeding, right? Mm-hmm. Well, I'm going to start studying them out. Mm-hmm. Who is jerking off your dog for you?
Don't jerk off your dog. You got to take it to the vet.
So my boy does it himself, and he makes like $300,000 a year jerking. He'd be jerking his dog off, and I'm like, bro,
I'm not touching no dicks for no amount of money, dog.
You can't touch the dog dick. You take it to the vet.
I'm not touching no dicks in life. Like,
I mean, it's a dog dick.
Even like if I gotta change my kid's diaper, it's a lot of baby wipes. I'm never my fingers ain't touching any dick.
I just why I'm curious, because I just got a Frenchie that's like a puppy.
Man,
so I'm like,
dog.
Am I gonna have to jerk this dog?
No,
off?
you can take it to the vet,
and then the vet will jerk the dog.
Exactly,
off.
and they'll leave you get the shit in there, the specimen, and you be out. But like, you gotta think it. How much is it worth for you? Is it you? This is what I look at. If a motherfucker try to, hey, I'm gonna save myself $150 and just jerk off a dog.
If it's only $150, I'm paying the $150.
But then it's like,
I'll pay the $150 to someone I know to jerk the dog off, just so I can
you
talk
gotta
shit
pay
to
them
them.
less because they not even.
And then I could hold it over their head forever. Right. Be like, bro, you jerked off Larry,
you gotta put it on camera.
Yeah,
because they not a certified jerk offer, so you gotta charge them less. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think I'm not jerking off no dogs at all. I leave that to Joe Buttons, man.
Oh my! All right, man.
Crazy, hella crazy.
So, when it comes to what they talking about in this video, where do y'all stand?
Yo,
where do you stand?
I mean, I'm going to keep it 100. I'm going to keep it 100.
You
Mr. International. Look, yo, check this out. Personally, I've never done it. But I can say that I will. I know I will because
How you gonna do it? Show
I'm a
me.
breeder, man.
How you gonna do it?
I'm gonna put the glove on.
You
You
gonna
know
put the glove
what I'm
on?
saying?
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna have the bitch there. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna go get to my bag. You know what I mean? That's part of the game, man. You
Hey.
gotta understand that. You know, if you're not really all into this breeding game, then you know what are you doing it for, man? It's gonna be times where you get a call at 2:00 in the morning. Ain't no vet open, dog.
Okay.
All right, and it's and your stud fee is $8K. You know what I'm saying? And this person is like, yo, I'm down the street at A&PM. I got $8K. I know it's 2:00 in the morning. I got an extra $2K for you. I need your boy to be pulled. You gonna tell me you're not finna fucking pull your dog?
I'm gonna call Mr. International 1000.
Yo, for sure.
I got the thou wow. Come over
Oh
here.
no, you got to run that. Hey, come on, man.
My nigga, I don't even want to
You know
watch
what I mean?
you do it.
Yeah.
I don't even want to watch. I just want to see.
Facts.
I just want to see the straw, and I'm
Facts.
out of there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
I'm down to split that difference with you. 2:00 in the morning, I had to wake you up. It had to go down somehow, some way. So luckily, I had my man, Mr. International. That you know, we family.
Yeah, we found, man. So, you know, look out for that service, man. You know, it's going to be coming soon. It'll be up on all the social media platforms where, you know, we provide reproductive services. And that's what it is. I mean, there is a professional side to this breeding. I mean, you know, Troy Ave and your boy Bootleg Kev and all that. I mean, they're not professional breeders.
No.
But us professional breeders, man, we get it in.
Right.
You know, we make
right.
it happen when it needs to happen.
It's a lot of dirty work that goes into this dog
Absolutely.
game. And if you're not really ready to be a part of it all the way around, you don't need to get into it. And this is just one of those ways. Another thing that I took from this clip was the amount of what do you want to call them? Celebrities, famous people that are realizing the amount of money that people are making in this dog world and thinking that they can reproduce that.
Well, you already know how the old saying goes. It takes money to make money. So
Right.
if you're looking to come into this game and make money, you got to understand that you're going to have to spend some bread.
You're going to have to break bread. You're going to have to.
Yeah, and especially if you want it done right. I mean, you know, I see a lot of breeders coming in, new breeders myself when I was a new breeder and figuring like, yo, I can do this on my own. But that L that you take trying to do it on your own and figuring it out, man, it could be detrimental to your success of your business.
But what do you feel about the niggas who have the overwhelmingly amount of bread to do whatever they want, and this is the game that they chose to get into?
I mean, I feel like, you know, if it's a
You
passion.
got rappers.
Yeah,
You got
yeah.
A-list celebrities.
Yeah.
I'm talking about what was the old
2
girl's name?
Chainz,
2 Chainz.
Lady
No.
Gaga.
Lady Gaga got her
Yeah,
Frenchies
for sure.
stolen a couple months ago and was willing
Uh-huh.
to pay $100,000 to get her Frenchies back. Not even breeding them, just loving the dogs.
Right. Well, as you can see, man, this game has been very lucrative over the years. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not like it just
Most
started
definitely.
last year, man. This game has been around for a long time. It's really come to the forefront with some of the more smaller dogs, the exotic dogs, and so forth. I mean, these breeders are putting in a lot of, you know, hard work and effort into creating something that has never been seen and that is unique. So, yeah, man, they see that big dollar sign on it and they want to be a part of it. You know, I can name off of a couple cats. Shout out to JT. Shout out to your boy.
I'm gonna tell you like this.
From the Bay.
I'm gonna tell you like this. My niggas trying to be political. I seen Filthy Rich.
Rich.
I seen Filthy and I seen Filthy, but I
Yeah.
wouldn't consider Filthy to be A-list. No taking shots at Filthy, but B-list, C-list, my niggas in there all day.
West Coast,
But what
West
I'm
Coast.
saying is,
Even the baby, the little baby is breeding dogs too, man. Yeah.
listen. Little Baby got his homie who's breeding, and he's a portion. He might have been sponsoring it. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know they business out there in 4PF. But what I'm saying is, they not ready for the dirty work.
Nah, man, they definitely.
You telling me Lil Baby out there jacking off dogs?
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
Lil Baby out there jacking off
and
dogs?
we all come from the bottom, so sometimes you gotta do
2
what you
Chainz,
gotta
big
do.
ass down there, 6'5",
You know what I'm saying?
with the thing. How was you doing it again?
Nah, I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, just to
Chainz ain't jacking off no
just to
motherfucking
clarify,
dogs, nigga.
I've never done it, but I
It's
know
not
there
happening. These
will
niggas is
come a
not ready
time
for the shit.
where Mr. International puts in that dirty work, man, to get to the bag. And I mean, like you said, man, we're trying to make this pocket watching list. So if that's what you got to do to get to the bag, by all means, man.
We gonna change this nigga's
handle
name
that
from
business.
Mr. International to Mr. Political. God
Nah,
damn it.
this
These
guy.
niggas is not doing the
Nah, hell
dirty
no.
work.
They not doing it. They
doing
not-
it.
they paying
They're
for
not
it.
doing it,
They
man.
definitely
We
paying for
appreciate
it.
you guys being here with us. Y'all need to hashtag that dog news.
Dog news.
Dog news with 2 G's.
2 Gs.
You already know what it is, man.